Auzubillahiminashaitanirrajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I am Ab.Rashid, lecturer, Higher Secondary School, Sogam. Subject education, class 12th. Today's my topic is give the brief life sketch of Professor John Dewey. John Dewey, one of the greatest thinkers of modern times, was born on October 20, 1859 at Vermont, a small town in New England, in the USA. John Dewey has had a long and significant influence on the actual practice of education, not only on American education, but also on the total educational scene in the world. After graduating from the University of Vermont at the age of 20, Dewey completed his PhD at Johns Hopkins School some 5 years later. John Dewey's first assignment as professor was at the University of Minnesota. There quickly followed his appointments at the University of Michigan and then to the University of Chicago in 1894. He served as a chairman of the Department of Philosophy and Pedagogy. It was at Chicago that he established the first major education laboratory school in the country in 1896. Here, at last, he got the natural learning environment he needed to test and revise his unique education ideas before finally accepting them. In 1904, he was appointed as professor of philosophy at the University of Columbia and held this post up to 1930. During his stay at Columbia, he visited countries like India, Japan, China, Turkey, and Russia. He is so influenced, and his influence was so on the course of education of these countries that the schools were organized on the lines suggested by him. He died at the age of 93. Devi's famous writings are as under: My Pedagogy, Creed, School and Society, How We Think, Schools of Tomorrow, Democracy and Education, Reconstruction in Philosophy, The Child and Curriculum, Experience and Nature, Sources of Science of Education, Education Today, An Introduction to School Psychology. Now, aims of education given by John Dewey. Dewey contends that there are no fixed and ultimate aims of education. Aims are approximate. Being a pragmatist, he maintains that aims of education grow out of the existing situation. It is not to reach at some prefixed final goal, education, but therefore is a means as well as an end. However, Devi recommends the following aims of education. Number one, creation of values. These values are not fixed or absolute. Man creates values which are relative to time and space. Number second, maximum growth. The aim of education is to provide the conditions for better, maximum, and harmonious growth. Number third, harmonious development of the individual. This is the most important aim of education, according to John Dewey. Number four, social efficiency. Education is basically concerned with the production of socially efficient individuals. Number lost, rich present life. John Davy says, I believe that education is a process of living and not a preparation for further living. Thank you very much.